Hey, what's up with it, y'all? Welcome to my podcast, Cold Narratives. I'm your host, Iceberg Green. About to let y'all hear some of these cold narratives. Check it out. And I just want to point out, y'all, in this content, he's going to use the term African American. I'm going to replace that with foundational Black American. So when he says that, know that I'm speaking about foundational Black Americans, because African American is a very vague term, and anyone can be African American. So let's get that straightened. But check this out.
When I see the Make America Great Again, my comment is, do you accept that that could possibly be construed as a racist remark? And most people, a lot of people go, how could that be racist? Make America great again? I said, so just ask yourself from an African American experience, when was it ever great in America for the African American? When was it great?
Today I'm gonna try to keep it brief because there's so much going on in this world and I can't tackle it all. But I'm gonna focus on the fact that our president, Joe Biden, just went to Jerusalem, and first of all, he said he has 100% support of not Ukraine, which is a whole nother situation, but the Jews out there. And as I'm seeing today, they just hit a hospital, and there's a lot of civilian casualties going on out here. Out there, and I'm wondering what 100% of this is he supporting. See, that's my thing. They're giving 100% support. Our president, what part of this 100% is he supporting? I don't get it. It's a lot of civilian casualties going on here. This doesn't seem like war amongst the military. This seems like a war on people. And hey, this is just this is my take on it. But this whole America great thing, man, I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. Make America great. America's never been great. And what it also becomes about is priority and prioritizing things. Us as a culture, us as Black Americans, foundational, again, we have not been prioritizing. We have been pushed back. But no, we're going to push back, actually, because this can't keep going on. You are prioritizing a whole nother country before your people. And we are dealing with a lot right now. I'm talking about a whole lot. And for you to be taking trips outside the country and you haven't even taken a trip to Chicago, you haven't taken a trip to New York, you haven't came to California and supported none of this, why don't you 100% support us getting up out of this and getting us our reparations? Why don't you 100% support that? And it's starting to really egg me on right now to really just go in on them. This government, man, is corrupt as it can get, man. And these humanitarian issues, supports of stuff that the American people are confused by. Most Americans are confused by this 100% support thing when they're seeing so many civilian casualties. If you don't know history and all this stuff, it's going to lead you to believe that it's going to lead you somewhere, a narrative. I want you guys to really go back in history, and I want y'all to understand that this is more than just a war. This is civilian casualties. Okay? More than just a war. I just got a question for my listeners. Do you think we're facing a humanitarian issue here in America? Okay, don't you feel like you're a civilian being attacked in your own country? This is our country. I feel like I'm being attacked. And like I said, man, I send mine and I send my condolences to those, everyone who has lost a life, whether Jew or Palestinian, I send mine. I'm going to focus right here on America. And I'm sure a lot of other Black Americans out here feel like they're being hit with something. And it may not be physical, but it's mental. And it's been lasting for a long time, for a very, very, very long time. Okay, so when I'm not going to choose sides on this one. I'm not going to put on the cape because I don't know what I'm caping for. The government is sending me mixed messages. And like I said, with this government, it's hard to trust anything they say. In our own country, like I said. So I feel like I'm having my own humanitarian issue here in America. I feel like I'm at war. I feel like I'm a civilian being attacked. I'm just saying, though, just think about this, y'all. While y'all thinking about their war over there, all my listeners, think about our war we having right here. Economically, this is an economical war we're having. Theirs is more physical. We're having an economic war here, okay? Black people, Black foundational Americans are having a economic war, okay? Since we want to classify things, they're having a physical military war. We're having an economical war here. And it does cause physical harm to our people. We lose lives. We do all that stuff happens to us. So I'm not trying, like I said, again, I'm pointing out our struggle. Okay? And I send mine. I send all my condolences again to both sides, to people who have lost lives. Y'all have a blessed one and keep it lit. Iceberg Green, I'm out.
So if you're making it great again, it's not including them.
I want to thank you all for tuning in. I also want to say God bless those going through the struggle. And make sure you watch out for them cold narratives that the government trying to push on us, y'all. And to all my black people, I will be nothing without y'all. God bless you all.